One, two, three.
Hi guys, new record. We're starting when we announced.
Turn this down.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
We are live. Okay, guys. Hello and welcome to another episode of Evedo Talks. It's the 22nd month on a row that we are doing the live updates about Evedo and the project with the founding team, sometimes the full team. Now we are like only three, but we're like the three musketeers, you know. And welcome to our Evedo Talk, where we are going to give you updates for what is happening with the project for the last 1 month, what are the updates, what new things are happening, how is the situation with the project, what to expect in the next months, updates on all the departments that we have. And I'm really happy here to be with you, me, Stoyan Angelov, as a founder of the project, and also Anton and Andon. By the way, he is having a birthday tomorrow.
I just said literally, don't talk about it.
Yes. Oh, you just told me that. Okay. But yeah, welcome from me. And yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna say hi as well. So I'm Anton, CCO of the project. As Stoyan said, 22 times in a row we are doing this. It was a good month, so we do have a bunch of things to share. Looking back and also moving forward, what's to come in the next month, what you guys can expect. And all in all, I'm gonna preface this that it was a positive, it was a very intense month for us, which is always good, especially in when the event industry is actually kind of starting to move a little bit, which is great. And yeah, hope you guys like it. And if you have any questions, definitely, if you are on the live stream, you can ask us and we'll try to answer it the best we can. Andon, you can say a little bit about your birthday.
Yes, it is my birthday tomorrow. I'm Anton. How you guys doing? I'm the CMO. Like Anton said, the really exciting month. Not as exciting as crypto, but there's a lot of developments and a lot of events going on, which is it's good for us. It's picking up. The industry is starting to a little bit. You know, it's not even. It's different in different regions, but still showing signs of life.
Thank you, Andonsky. And guys, let me start with the short updates about the project. I'm really happy to share with you some business development updates that we are doing with our sales team. As you know, our sales team is located in Bulgaria, Romania, CIS countries, Mexico, also Germany and UK. And now, as Anton said, the industry is coming back, not so slow. Everyone is starting doing events now. Of course, there are some problems with the new Delta COVID series. You know,
Variants.
It's for example, in UK we had 10 events that we are waiting to start. We already have agreements with these people. They are doing like small and medium events now. They are not so huge, but they're definitely festivals, concerts, some conferences, and they postpone it again because there is new restrictions in the UK. And we are waiting there to have some more clear vision about if the events will happen or not. But in UK, it's not so good now. It's the same in Belgium. As you saw, Tomorrowland announced that they're gonna do a live festival, real festival with capacity of 75,000 people. And few days after, they canceled it because there was new government decisions that actually forbid to these event organizers to do their events, and they canceled the event a few days after they announced it. And the situation is not so good in some part of the world, in some parts. In others, it's, I can say, okay, here in Eastern Europe, in Bulgaria, Romania, in Turkey, in Greece, in Serbia, in Croatia, the events will definitely happen. For example, one of the events that we are selling exclusively for Bulgaria is Love Fest. They announced their headliners now. They start selling tickets. They already sold a lot of tickets in Serbia, and now with our help, they're gonna sell tickets in the foreign countries like Bulgaria, Romania, and some other countries, which is actually a great case for Evedo. Because with other festivals that we are now starting to work in Romania, in Croatia, in some other countries, they consider us as a ticketing partner not only because of the system for ticket sales, but also because of the positive marketing input that we have, and we are approaching people in the foreign countries, and hopefully, if the traveling is good, if the events happen, there will be a lot of people buying tickets through Evedo, and because of our marketing input. And so far, by the way, guys, all of you can go and see all the upcoming events that are already live in the ticketing platform, tickets.evedo.co. They're really, there is a big movement there. A few days ago, they were a concert of Jah Khalib, which is one of the biggest Russian hip hop artists. He had a concert in Moldova. The ticketing was partly handled through Evedo, and the concert happens actually with 3,000 people. It was really good. We're gonna share some videos from this event soon. We have it. And there's definitely also a lot of online events that are still happening, a lot of conferences that are on our pipeline. Now we are approaching top 100 technology conferences around the world to become a community and ticketing partner. Also, as you know, we are not only ticketing, we also have our B2B part where we are trying to give our input also for different parts of the event management and organization. With some of these events, we are also helping them to find sponsor through our network. We are having a lot of updates on this side too. And definitely now with the kind of waking up the event industry, we are extremely busy to handle and to make our platform work for these clients, these event organizers. One really great number, which is not something huge, but it's a really validation of our services and product, is that for the last 1 month we have more than 10,000 euro volume on the tickets, and it's increasing exponentially because more and more events are starting to sell tickets. And what we see is that definitely people are giving money for real events. The online events, they need to be free. You know, almost no one is buying tickets for online events. And when there is offline events and real events, we see a big movement on the ticket sales. Hopefully that this 10,000 plus euro that we have for the last 1 month will be 100K next month, fingers crossed. And this is also a great validation about what will happen when we also implement the blockchain solutions in our platform. And this is something that we can calculate, and everyone can make some projection what will happen if we have like 100K, 1 million euro per month, like volume on the tickets, and if 5 to 10%, for example, are bought with cryptocurrencies and with Evet, that will bring a real economy to our ecosystem. It's the same on the B2B side. When there are more gigs now, people are starting organizing more events. They're starting approaching us also to help them with gigs, with booking of artists. For example, one club in the Bulgarian seaside is we have like 5 events for July that the booking process is managed through Evedo, the B2B site, and these are artists like Tubenberger, John Aquaviva, Federico Scavo, and other worldwide names that are coming to perform into this beach club, and it's organized by Evedo as a gig, which is great. And also there are tickets that are selling through the platform, and it's a great case. Another one update, as you remember last month, we said that there is a festival in Romania that Evedo is having open stage. This event is postponed with 1 month for the next month, again because of some COVID restrictions and this kind of stuff and some logistic problems. But this event is also preparing now. To be will be there, by the way, someone from the team for sure on this festival, because everything is branded with Evedo, and this Evedo stage gives the chance to 15 groups to perform in front of big audience. And that's only a small part of what is happening with the business development and the real adoption of the platform so far. It's pretty intensive, and it's definitely the things are going good on this side of the project. And maybe Anton can explain a little bit what is happening with because Rick is not here, also our CTO, but Anton will give a little bit updates about the technology side and also the design and UX side before we also do some kind of small announcement.
Nice. Keep them waiting. So I just wanted to clarify something and jump in with just to explain one point, because while we were talking, I was thinking about it. I think it's important for people to understand that the difference between us and other different like ticketing platforms, aside from the technology part, is that we are actually trying to help them also as a service. So we are acting as both SaaS or software as a service product, but we're also acting as a service agency that helps them with any kind of needs they have around the event, which is like marketing, organizing, finding people, because the B2B part is this. So that's what I just wanted to clarify a little bit, because this really differentiates us from other companies like that. In terms of development and in terms of design, it was, as I said, very intense month. Actually, today we had an update meeting, let's say, that we went through what we did, and we projected a little bit in the future to really see the launch date of our next standalone product, and next big milestone. So we did a ton of work, definitely, and I just want to say thank you again to the development and design team, which is me plus Alex. But we have a little bit more to go, definitely more than halfway there, which is good, but I'll leave Stoyan to do the announcement of the date. In terms of design, we started doing newsletters, which was something that we wanted to do for a while, because we have a lot of people in our mailing lists, and we're trying to help them find events and find relevant information that they might like. So this is something that we started this month. The last one we reached like 1,000 plus people, which is awesome. A lot of marketing work, a lot of things we tried to put the Evedo name on. And also something to the previous point is that we are also doing a bunch of sponsored events. We're doing a lot of interesting things that also needs design attention. Like we're actually helping an art festival come to life, which is powered by Evedo as well. Stoyan said about Tubenberger and other artists that are gonna come. So that also needs design work, of course. What else? In terms of the product, we do have new features that have been worked on, which is awesome. I don't know if Stoyan was going to mention it, but the seating chart is kind of a big feature that not a lot of ticketing platforms have. The ability for you to choose whatever seat you want. Like if you want to imagine an airplane ticket where you can just choose the seat that you're going to take. This is something that will be implemented, and the dev guys have been working very hard on it. It's basically done. The things that need to happen are more on the DevOps part, which is tied to servers and things like that. Exactly, migration to PHP 8 server. I'm not really qualified as much as Rick is to talk about the technical stuff, and I also don't want to bore anybody. I'm sorry if there are developers listening, but the guys are working really hard. The QA is working really hard, finding bugs. We're fixing bugs, which is going to be always an ongoing process. And what else in terms of design? I'm trying to think of something. If you guys want to jump. Actually, you mentioned Jack Kalip, which is one of my favorite artists, actually. But also
yeah,
from
you're half Russian, of course.
Exactly. Also from the CIS guys, shout out to them as well, the sales team there. We have a big concert also for Zivert, which is, she is Russian artist, but she's world famous. That's gonna be also selling through Evedo, which is good. And other artists, they're bringing a ton of people from that part of the world, which is great.
By the way, I just saw that the Givert event is live already in our platform, and hope that there will be a lot of tickets sold very soon. It will be a big event for sure.
Yeah, it's a big event. It's actually, if Jack Kalip is my favorite, Givert is, or Zivert, I don't know what's the right terminology is the favorite of my sister. So
yeah,
mafia. Exactly. And also the other thing is that we are doing, which we'll announce in a little bit, maybe Andon will do that, is we are preparing some landing pages, we are preparing some social profiles that maybe you guys want to follow afterwards when we do announce it. But
yeah, let me clarify here, guys. As you know, on our roadmap, we are having a product launch, which is until the end of June, which is now. But as Antonsky said, we are having, let me explain it like this. On the everyday work with all these organizers, we are receiving a lot of feedback about features that this event organizer needs, but they cannot find it anywhere, or they can find on some other platform, but not the full functionality of that, or it's not easy to work with. And for the last 3 months, we have more than 10 different updates that we are building and developing on the go because of the real need of these event organizers. One of maybe the biggest one is the one with the seating floor, because with implementing seating floor charts and plan, we can actually start selling theaters, concert halls with seatings.
So a lot of big venues are actually in need of those terms of functionality.
And there are also a bunch of other functionalities that the business is requesting, and they are for yesterday. I mean that if we don't develop this, we cannot proceed working with these guys because they need it for their everyday work on the ticket sales, on the backend part, like managing the lists with the guests, also the check-in control app that need to be updated, and all this other stuff. And because of that, we actually we are running a little bit late with the product launch that is in our roadmap for June. And today we had pretty big meeting with the whole development team and design, and we were working on the roadmap with the new updates. And the date, actually, that's our small announcement from today. that we choose a date for the launch of our product, which is the new ticketing system that we have with all the updates that we are working on, also with a new brand, because this product launch is actually ticketing
The first
platform
Evedo brand, the first
and
official Evedo brand.
exactly. And this Evedo brand will be announced next week as a name and like details, some part of the platform that you can see, like some visuals how the platform will looks like. And the date is 23rd of August. On 23rd of August, we are gonna launch the product, and next week we're gonna launch the name, the brand, and everything.
Social profiles as
all the social profiles, all the digital infrastructure that is needed for this platform to start working on more than 20 markets, and it's a huge amount of work. And with these updates that we are doing because of the real work with the business, we need this also delay. And the date is already chosen. It's 23rd of August. Something else to say about the product launch: we are having. It will be a name powered by Evedo. It will be a separate brand, and also we already have our trademark protected and everything from the legal standpoint. George, our partner, is not here to explain a little bit more about the legal part this month, but this is one of the milestones that we've done, and we are having the brand now protected. And when we announce it next week on official Medium blog post with all the details and information, we will be already sure that everything is protected legally, and we will give there a lot of more updates about how the platform looks like and what are the new functionalities that will be implemented. Also, we are aiming for the crypto payments implemented in the product launch.
I just want again to clarify one point that this is not it is a standalone product that's gonna be powered by Evedo, and it's one of our products, one of many to come, hopefully. But the idea is that we already have a working ticketing platform. So this delay, although unfortunate, there is a reason behind it, and it's a good reason at that. But the thing is that we are still working with organizers. Our ticketing is still working. So this is not like we don't have any product and we are waiting for a launch of that product. It just builds upon the previous, let's say, version of that product with a new brand in front of the whole world. So that's a strategic move, and that's what I wanted to clarify.
Exactly, and let me clarify your clarification.
Okay. Don't keep jump in at any point.
Yeah, I'm gonna clarify afterwards.
It's really important. We realize that Evedo is the mother company, and all our products, which are the B2B, the B2C, the webinar platform, hopefully another 10 platforms in the future, they will have like their own life, their own marketing, their own approach. Like the ticketing platform need to will address people that are going to events and event organizers, and the tone of voice there, the marketing strategies, and Andon will explain a little bit more about. But it's pretty important to separate these brands, because if people are getting confused what exactly is Evedo and what is the difference between, okay, I'm selling tickets or I'm buying tickets, but I don't know what to do to book a DJ or performer, and we realize that this is pretty important thing, and that's why in our roadmap, when we updated at the beginning of the year, we put like a product launch, and this product launch is actually a brand that is it will be the ticketing with all the new functionalities, all the improvements from the thousands of events that we are working so far.
I'm gonna clarify.
Yes. Yeah, please re-clarify.
Guys, what Stoyan said, basically the goal of Evedo has been to provide all the tools needed for event organizers to organize the event, create the event, sell the event, market the event, Basically, that's what our goal is. All the point of all these products is to work together as part of one ecosystem, which is Evedo, right? But this is our official branded version of a product that we're launching. It's pretty exciting because it's our first. So far, we had a working version now for over a year. However, this will be complete with the facelift, new features, and it's really exciting. It's also a lot of work. As you know, we have to prepare all the marketing for it, make sure we have launch, engage as many partners as we can. Everybody that we provide a value to, you guys can help also a lot by spreading the word. Of course, you're as integral part of our community, and just see where it goes from there, increase our relationships. Basically, we've been focusing mainly in the past half a year, I want to say, is building up our partner relationships, which is us showing our value, us showing as a value, proving ourselves as a valuable partner to all event organizers and big events, small events, and so on. So this is not something that is directly reflected, for example, in our crypto market and so on, because the currency is still not in effect. But the main point of it is to use it after we create this ecosystem to solve all the problems that have been plaguing the event industry for years now. So it's an important part to note.
That's to say that we do have a plan. That's what I'm hearing.
Yes, we do.
We do have a big plan, definitely. By the way, today we forgot to mention that today Africa Blockchain Week started.
Yeah. It's the same. It's organized by the guys that do Greater Bay Area Blockchain Week, which a lot of you guys.
Our partners from Nextchange and Juan Lee. Yep. And I really hope that it's full max, and there were a lot of people are reacting to our great marketing that we were helping the Africa Blockchain Week to reach more people, which here again is part of our big picture. Like when we have, and so that I'm holding this Coca-Cola. I'm not Cristiano Ronaldo.
It's not a brand that nobody paid for this.
It's not a brand. It's without sugar. But with reaching like this, for example, we reached like 150,000 people with the campaign for Africa Blockchain Week.
Plus, a lot of it is a new market. It's Africa.
Absolutely.
We're trying to again spread brand recognition. Show people what Evedo is about. In addition to that, send them, make our content available to people who've interacted with, our partners' content and so on. So it's all part of the plan. Basically, we're trying to do this around, like everywhere around the world, every continent, every country, little by little, just sort of, step in. Let people know what we're about, show them the value that we can bring, and just have them follow our progress from then on.
Absolutely. I just saw a question from MD Khalid Kazi. Hello, team. Good to see you guys. Hello, man. Really, we are happy to see you here. You have a question. Just one concern I have. Whenever I'm introducing a vet to new people, they're concerned about the price volatility. I know it is a microcap project, but what measure is team taking to drive the market to more stable? And there were some delays on DEX listing which were not addressed properly as per roadmap. Yeah, here I'm gonna answer on. There are two questions here. First, the price volatility. It's definitely something that it's not up to us for the moment. And in general, you saw like in this crazy market for the last 1 month. Like the Bitcoin, which is $1.5 trillion dollars asset, it drops 50% for 1 day. And just imagine what is happening with the projects that are with market cap like 10, 15, 20 million dollars, like we were when we reached $1. It's definitely a major issue for the crypto market. And what is really important is here to create and build the ecosystem that we're providing real value with the token. The smart contracts, the on the ticketing side, on the B2B side, the additional benefits that are people having when they use the token with 0% commission, with performance marketing activities, and only then, like, the price volatility hopefully will go slower, you know.
And because, sorry to interrupt,
yeah.
because we're trying to also, it's important to note, we're also trying to do that in a sort of gradual way, guys. That's why we have fiat payments. You know, we want to show the people the value of having, you know, the token in the background and all the blockchain functionality. But, you know, for people that are also not familiar with crypto and blockchain, also give them a chance to be part of our ecosystem, even though they don't use crypto, right? So in this way, little by little, educate them about it, show them the difference, and, you know, have them join in the market and dabble in that. So that's a gradual process, and we plan for this to be not fully disruptive, because you know, we're trying to disrupt, but step by step. Trying to add more people and be more inclusive and add more people to the crypto space, you know, in the process.
Absolutely. And on the second question about the delays on the DEX listings, yeah, that's completely true. And I'll give you update here about our thoughts about the new listings. We are like, first, we didn't add the new DEXs because last month it was because of the high smart contract fees. They were like insane. You remember what were happening when the Ethereum was 4,000, Bitcoin 64, and the gas fees were more than 10, 15, $20,000 for a smart contract creating a DEX listing. We delayed this, and we slowly realized that it's really better to focus on a major exchange listing, and this is something that we're gonna update very, very, very soon on the website. We are still not there, but all these new DEX listings, they will now they will not significantly change what is happening with the token, and we realize that it's better to add more liquidity on Uniswap, for example, and focus on the major exchange listing, which has a positive marketing input and positive input that will all of you guys are asking for, you know, like when we will have a big exchange like this and this and this, and maybe the best thing for the project is to focus all our resources, all our attention to one big new listing, instead of sharing our resources and our time with small DEXs, with small exchanges, with small waste of time exchanges that at the end no one is happy about, and we are doing only because of we thought like 1 year ago that it's good to have it on the roadmap. And now that every day the situation is different, every day we have like we're trying to do our best with the limited resources that we have. And that's my answer to this question. We're gonna focus, and no matter how much time this will take, we're gonna focus on a major exchange listing and nothing else for the moment, only adding also liquidity on Uniswap. Here is another one question about the migration to Hydra. I spoke with Nicola a few days ago. They already also have their first DEX almost launched with all the functionalities that will work on Hydra, and it works pretty good. And hopefully in the next months we're gonna trigger like the first migration tests, and there will be some updates about this. Still, we cannot say exact dates, exact things, because everything takes time. The important stuff is to say that we are constantly working on, and we are trying to take the best decision for the project. And sometimes the best decision for the project is not on the roadmap. And this is because of the dynamic world that we are living in, and we're a startup that is is every day changing something to be better on the business development side, on the product development side, on the strategic move side, on the blockchain and legal. Yeah, for the legal standpoint, we also have now we are incorporating in Delaware a Evedo branch company with whom we're gonna solve some global issues that we have with the hiring people, for example, that the European legislation is not so good to have people on a part-time salary working for your company. And also it's a good approach for the US market. Hopefully that we're gonna have some good clients very soon and new partners there. And yeah, that's what I want to say to you guys and to the whole community and to the people that are interested into the Evedo project is that there is a lot of things that are going on and a lot of things are not happening on the way that we thought 1 year ago or half a year ago. Yeah.
And it's not just us. It's basically everyone
It's good
in the
to
world.
be flexible. It's definitely. And the important stuff is that we're constantly working, constantly improving, and the project is growing, guys. Project is growing, and only the time will show like how sustainable our moves are now. And we're thinking what will, like, how can we reach the point where in 5 years from now, when we are 8 years old, or in 7 years when we are 10 years old, we will be a real factor on the event industry worldwide, which is our goal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. In terms of the marketing, guys, basically what the challenge we will have now in the next 2 months or in time of the launch would be to sort of segment something that so far has been just one entity, which is Evedo. Now we're going to have to segment that into Evedo and the new brand, right? Which is just explain to people how it works, make sure all our following knows what the difference is, how they work together. We'll focus all the festival announcements and partnerships and all their marketing on the ticketing platforms and social media and everything that's related to that. Evedo will keep using for more blockchain stuff, functionality, contracting, and crypto related. So it's important that we do that as smoothly as possible. Make sure we get people that are mostly interested in one thing. Maybe they'll stay interested in events, and gradually they'll get interest into all the crypto stuff, like I mentioned before. So that will be the upcoming challenge. And at the same time, we have not stopped adding aggressively events. Our sales team is working really hard. At the same time, we're prepping everything for the launch. All the business development is operating, adding festivals, launching events, marketing their events, whether it's doing the sponsor ads for them, helping them in an organic way, anything like that. So this has been our challenge in the last 2 months, just getting everything to just keep moving at the same time. And then Stoyan mentioned like some hydrotext in the next month and a half while all of this is going on. It's a bit crazy. Everything's exploded pretty much for us in the last 5-6 months. So this is the challenge, and I want to apologize. I know I've received a lot of messages for you guys from you on Telegram and stuff like that. We'll be backtracking through that this week, hopefully. So just because a lot of crypto chatter and things like that, and I had to focus on a lot of the marketing stuff.
Just be careful because there's also a lot of scammers.
Yeah, I know there's also a lot of scammers. Yep, constantly we get that, people approaching me even as them too. But I will be responding to you guys to let you know.
Yeah, and here it's a good mention. And please, guys, we receive every day scam alerts. You see what is happening also in our Telegram group. A lot of people are joining, and then they start sharing this Elon Musk message, and every day I receive someone that, hey man, are you the guy that is texting me to send Ethereum or a Bitcoin or whatever?
I haven't heard of that.
It's so full of scammers. And please, guys, be aware, we will never text you to send us funds or to ask you for your personal information or wallet address or whatever. Like, it's, please be aware and protect yourself, because you're the only guys that can protect your own crypto, which is completely decentralized. But if you give your private key to someone, it's already not your crypto. And yeah, it's
Someone else's.
Especially for the newcomers, the new people in the crypto, you need to be very, very, very careful about how are you managing your private keys, your mnemonic words, on what kind of networks are you joining as a Wi-Fi, and what kind of links you are opening. If something is suspicious and someone that you don't know is sending you a link, this is definitely some catch that you need to protect yourself and not click and report this guy and all this stuff. It's important for your wealth. That's from me, guys. Do you have something else to share?
I think that was good.
I want to add something, guys. We mentioned this before. Everybody that's part of Evedo has been part of the event industry one way or another in the previous years. I mean, this is how we all came to join and work together. So as you might have seen some of our content, for example, one of the biz development guys, he's also a DJ. We have another guy in marketing that's also a DJ as well. So what we want to do is we want to be as transparent to you guys as possible, and show us who we are, show us our faces. So we'll do different spotlights on different members of Evedo as well, how they joined, what they do in event industry, how they help to grow. And it's really important for us to help everybody that's part of our organization or that will join our organization to develop and grow themselves as well, in addition to being part of Evedo and growing Evedo. And that's I think it's something that it's important to know and to focus on as an organization.
Thank you for this, Andon. And I just received 2 more questions. Let's finish with them. From Joel is the one. Great work, guys. Good strategy on the exchange listing. How would you describe your relationship with partners throughout COVID? We will be targeting new regions post-COVID, or is that not a priority? It's a huge priority now. This is what we are doing on our business development side. We are onboarding literally from everywhere around the world, like organizers. We are having we're getting in touch with them. We are explaining them what Evedo is. We are giving them also the blockchain perspective, but also the product perspective that we have with the ticket sales, with the positive marketing input that we can have with them. And it's definitely a priority to onboard organizers around the world. Also, has there ever been an external audit for, or will there be one after the Hydra migration? Have full faith in the team, but it's always nice to see one. We have some kind, and we can definitely structure some more information about this. It's a good point. Thank you, Joe. And we have another one message from...
I just want to add something to Joe's question. So basically, during COVID, one of the big things was, for example, people that have lost marketing and advertising budgets just because they've advertised event pre-COVID. And it's hard. There's no recovering that money. I mean, once you invest the money in marketing and advertising and then an event is canceled, that money is gone. And a whole marketing effort as a whole. So what we've been working... trying to solve it in the last 6 months is how we can help these people to still advertise their event, to still market that event. Sometimes we join in as a partner, we bring some investment as well and stuff like that. So this has been the most important focus to the first part of the question.
Yeah, thanks for this.
Yep.
Today the Evedo Talk is the clarification talk. Yeah, and thank you guys for these questions. It definitely means a lot for us. And there is one, it's not exactly a question, but comment from Jew Martini. When Evedo reached 1 billion market cap, I will be proud that I got in almost in the beginning. Evedo will revolutionize the industry. Man, this is our goal. Our goal is to provide really valuable tools, products, and services to the event industry worldwide that will help us and to help all the clients around the world in the industry to revolutionize and to bring them on the train of the new century, with all the features that we have, and the blockchain part and all the innovations that are happening now with the work and after the COVID. It's just the beginning.
Making it accessible to everyone in the world. Make even more people in this way can join the event space, create events. Hopefully, maybe they were scared of it before. It was more complicated, but we'll do our best to simplify it and provide all the tools needed.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Great. See you guys.
That's it for
We
us
want to
now.
wish you
Thanks for joining.
amazing July. Please keep in touch with us on the Telegram group, all our social media channels. Like, subscribe, share this video. I'm sure that it will be interesting to a lot of people in your community. Feel free to share this video to show them like what a startup in this COVID times on the event industry is doing, and how we are trying to approach the world market. Wish you a great July, guys, and thank you for your attention and for all your positive vibes and energy that you are sending to us all the time. Thank you. Yeah, we are done.